trying to do in your life, being able to have control of the breath allows you to have control of the mind. And being able to control your mind will allow you to move forth into whatever endeavor it is that you are trying to do, whether that's athletic pursuit, fighting for justice, dealing with interpersonal skills and relationships, or dealing with the inner battle, the talking that goes on inside your own mind. So for this practice, all you need is your body, and a seat. So I am here seated on the floor, and that is a perfectly fine option. You might want to sit in a chair, and that is a great option as well. But this is a nice practice to do seated. It is possible that you could also do this lying down or even standing up. But a lot of times lying down or standing up have their own series of distractions, as does sitting, but we're gonna deal with some of those seated distractions here. So take a comfortable seat. Again, it could be in a chair, so you might be at a desk right now, midday, and that's a perfectly good place to be, or you might wanna come onto the ground. If you're sitting on the ground, you might choose a cross-legged seat. You might flip the legs like this. You might pull one inside the other, or you might choose to kneel, okay? And I'll probably mix it up between these types of seats as we go along, and there will definitely be an opportunity to take a break. So one thing that I want to start with is just assessing pain, the physical sensations of pain in your body. If you are feeling pain, it's going to be difficult to concentrate on anything else. And this is why, as athletes and as humans, it's important to address what's going on in your body. People don't think about how much energy it takes to be in pain, right? It's assuming physical energy, your muscles are reacting to it, your mind is constantly going to it. So if you have a physical pain in the body, you are likely to be, I won't say distracted, but part of your attention will be going to that pain. So addressing your body physically is very important for creating mental space to accomplish whatever it is that you set out to do. So keep this in mind. If you find that you're in pain in the seat that you're in or the position you're in, you do not have to stay in it. Please take a break. So this is a 45-minute session. If you've not done a lot of meditative and breathing practices before, there is no reason to think that poof, you'll magically be able to sit still. So please get up, move around, move according to whatever it is that allows you to go ahead and dive in deeper and not be distracted. So take a comfortable seat, however that works for you. And we'll start with the palms open. You don't need to see me for these practices, so if it feels safe to you, you can go ahead now and close your eyes. And if closing your eyes isn't really something that you want to do, that doesn't feel right to you, that's perfectly fine. I would just suggest that you pick one point to look at, ideally past the tip of the nose. So could be on the ground or could be a little bit in front of you, and just stare through that point. So either way, eyes closed or looking at one point, palms open. So in different traditions, hand positions, leg positions, body positions can mean different things. So palms open are a sign of receptivity, of being open or available to whatever it is that the experience is in the moment that it's happening. So take a few breaths now and just allow yourself to be open as you're symbolizing with your hands here. Allow yourself to be available to the present moment. And if you're thinking about other things, and this will happen quite a bit, don't worry, that's normal, but just keep reminding yourself, okay, here I am, I'm breathing, and I'm open to whatever is present. from here, turn the palms down and press them into your thighs, and slowly use that pressure of your hands on your legs to extend the spine, to lengthen it up, to lift it up towards the sky. And notice what that feels like to have straighter arms and a taller torso. And then I want you to feel the muscles around your spine and in your torso and hug them towards the spine and hold yourself in place here. And then if you're sitting in a chair, you can just gently let the arms drop, or you can relax the hands on your thighs. But still hold yourself up. So we often think of sitting as a relaxing experience, just kind of sinking in. But I want you to take a different approach today. I want you to hold yourself in your seat very firmly with control. Now again, if you feel any physical pain, please change your position and adjust accordingly. Good. Keep holding yourself up. Breathe in and out through the nose. If you're having allergies, of course, you may breathe in and out through the mouth, or for any other reason, if breathing in and out through the nose doesn't work for you, that's perfectly fine. You just want a nice, smooth breath. And if you've noticed that you started to slouch, no problem. Go ahead and re-establish that nice tall seat. You can always press the palms back down into your thighs and re-find it. You'd be surprised if you're not paying attention how quickly things can shift a bit. Good. And relax. If you have the eyes closed, you can simply flutter them open. We're just going to take a little bit of movement here. So in your seat, wherever you are, we want you to rotate your torso around in a circle. And then reverse move around the other way. If you've had your legs crossed for a while, you can open them up and switch. Just notice whatever you notice. You might notice that you are feeling sensations in the body, and that's perfectly fine. I ask you to start right now with the practice of ahimsa, so non-harming, which means being nice to yourself. So not saying harmful, judgmental things about what you sense in your body. And eventually stop your movement and sit up nice and tall. Again, take the palms down. We're going to work on a little bit of grounding. So if your feet are hanging from your chair, actively push your feet down into the ground. If you're sitting on the ground, actively push your legs into the ground. Everybody push your hands into your legs. And I want you to, once again, close the eyes and feel this connection. Feel this groundedness of being in the earth or being in the ground. Now, if you're in an office building or up on the third floor of a house or something, you still can ground, okay? You don't have to be on the physical dirt to do this. You can notice how you're pushing into the floor, and your floor is attached to a structure, and that structure is in the ground, right? So allow your attention now to drift into the ground, to feel your energy moving from your body into the earth. As you exhale, really allow your attention to drop into the ground. As you inhale, notice how the ground is supporting you, is lifting you and holding you up. As you exhale, keep sending your energy down into the ground. As you inhale, notice how the ground is supporting you. Do this for a few rounds. Ground your attention through the exhale. Feel that support on the inhale. Take a few more rounds, still breathing at your own pace here. Finding that connection of your body and the earth. Good. Gently release. Again, you can flutter open the eyes if they're closed. take a swap of the seat. I'm going to give you lots of opportunities to switch your seat. Again, I know we have a variety of abilities and practices. Some people have never done this before, so taking breaks is fine. If you don't need a break, just stay in the seat you're in. That's perfectly fine. All right, reestablish your seat. So one of the things that we can really utilize is more work on focusing. So we can use the breath and a breath count in order to hone in our focus. And what this does is it allows us to start controlling the rhythm of the breath, and it also gives us something to focus on so that we can stay present. So we're going to use a 4 count for the breath. And a 4 count is, generally speaking, either within the natural rhythm of most people's breaths or a little bit of a stretch. So if you're a shallow breather, you may or may not know this about yourself, then this might feel like a stretch. If it's too long, you can count to 3, okay? If this feels regular, easy, great. Then this is just for you to practice counting. And we're going to use a 4 count on the inhale and a 4 count on the exhale to start developing an even breath, right? A balanced breath between inhalation and exhalation. As we go through this practice, we're going to just work on staying with the count and staying with the breath. That's it. If you happen to notice physical sensations, other thoughts, distractions, sounds, whatever it is, no big deal. I ask that you return to focusing on the breath from wherever your attention went away. Okay? So take a comfortable seat, and it's up to you. If you like having the palms down, if you like feeling that energy of moving down, you can certainly stay with it. And if you like the palms up, it feels more relaxing or more open, you can do that. Just pick one. Gently close the eyes or focus on a point beyond the nose. Wherever you are in your breathing, exhale now. Inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale on your own. Exhale. Keep the count in your own mind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try 5 more on your own. Inhale. Keep going. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. 3 more rounds. release the counting and just keep breathing. Sometimes the count has a little bit of an imprint. Just notice how you feel. Okay, release it. You can flutter open the eyes, move around a bit. So that was 20 breaths and 4 count. So you can know how you did. Try not to be judgmental about what you experienced, but was that easy? Was it hard? Were you able to do it for 10 breaths? Was it easier when the count was happening? And this will be on replay, so you're certainly welcome to use this video to do it again. But just an idea. 10 breaths is a good amount to start with. 20 breaths is a great place to really build these skills with breathing. So in order to remain tough, to deal with adversity, to deal with challenges, especially in a mental and emotional realm, it often is helpful to have tools in your toolkit to find calm, right? To take yourself from up here, tense, very stimulated, and bring the body into calmness. And one simple way to do this is to change the rhythm of the breath to have a longer exhale than an inhale. So for instance, in the last practice, we did a 4 count in and a 4 count out. That's a balanced breath. This would be to have, let's say, a 4 count in and an 8 count out. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because an 8 count can be challenging, is we're going to start with 4 counts in, and we're going to go to 6 counts out, and then we're going to go 4 counts in, 7 counts out, and 4 counts in, 8 counts out. Okay, so I'll talk you through it. Just do your best to stay with it. Now, you might be thinking, but how will I do that? If I have 4 counts in, you'll have to stretch out, getting rid of the breath, okay? And this helps get our parasympathetic nervous system going. It creates a sense of relaxation. It also helps us slow down, right? So, do your best here. Go ahead and take a position. Again, you can have your arms in your lap. Some of you might be not enjoying having the arms open, so you can also try having one hand inside the other. That can be nice for a relaxing position. Wherever you are, sit up nice and tall. Everybody, exhale the breath now. Inhale for a count of 4. 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one will be 7. Inhale, 3, 4. Out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Last at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Stretch it for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Slowly stretch the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own, inhale. Stretch the breath out, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try 4 more of these. You can do your own count, but it should be shorter in and longer out. After your last one, gently drop the chin to the chest. Slowly flutter open the eyes and slowly roll your head a little bit side to side. Again, if you've not practiced sitting, it can be actually a pretty intense thing to do, even if you're used to running around, doing ultra marathons, playing rugby, CrossFit, all that sort of thing. Yeah, you can move the body around a little bit as well. Okay, so noticing a couple of things as you're doing that sort of count, you want to make sure that the count is attainable. So you might have noticed, okay, 6 felt one way, 7 felt one way, 8 felt another way. Work with a count that allows you to slow down and to calm down. Again, trying at least 10 of these breaths in a row is a good start. Working up towards a round of 20 is a great way to start to build the habit of these practices. So mental toughness, we've talked about a little bit about focus, right? So just counting the breath and just doing the breathing starts to build focus. But, just breathing and taking action and having mental component and physical component to it takes a little bit more, right? So how do we start to translate that? So one way we can do that is to add a visualization. Now, some of you guys who've played sports or done performances, you might know about this, right? Imagining yourself doing it, dreaming about yourself doing it, and then doing it. So we'll take this back a couple of steps and just add a simple visualization to the counting and the breathing, right? Because that's already a lot. So we're going to go back to our even breath, our even 4 count and in and 4 count out. And what we're going to envision is a square. Okay, so a square has 4 equal sides. If you guys remember this from geometry, 4 equal sides, and we're going to use a 4 count. It's very, very simple to remember. Square, 4 sides, 4 count. And what we're going to do is we're going to add retaining the breath. So an absence of inhalation and exhalation. It's called a retention. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to hold the breath. We're going to breathe out and we're going to hold the breath out. And we're going to draw a square as we do it. So we're going to breathe in, up the left, hold across the top, breathe out, down the right, and hold across the bottom. So you'll inhale, draw your line up the left side, hold the breath as you draw a line of your square across the top. You can exhale as you draw it down the right and hold the breath out as you go across. Now, you have a couple of options. You can simply see the square. You can follow the square with your mind's eye, or maybe you want to envision drawing the square, right? So you can see in your mind's eye, maybe taking a pen or a pencil and drawing the square, or something like that, okay? I'm not going to tell you how to visualize. I just wanted to provide you some examples. So go ahead and sit up again. If you need to adjust your seat, your legs, that's perfectly fine. Find yourself in a comfortable position. Engage the muscles around the spine to hold yourself up. Close the eyes or take your gaze very dimly past the tip of your nose. And I want you to see your square, okay? See your square out in front of you. So you've got a mental picture here of your square. And we're going to connect our breathing practice and our power of visualization together to start honing in our attention and focus even more. So wherever you are, exhale the breath completely. Inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold the breath out. No breathing here. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And no breath. 3, 4. Inhale, draw a line from the bottom left corner to the top. Hold the breath as you draw a line across the top. Exhale as you go down the right side of your square. And then hold it out as you go across the bottom. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, draw across the top. 4. Exhale, down the right. 3, 4. Hold the breath out as you draw across the bottom. Again, inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, draw across the top. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath across the bottom. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Keep drawing. Keep breathing. Now, if holding the breath isn't working for you, no big deal. Just keep breathing in and out for 4. Across. Down. Across. Up the left. Across. Down the right. Across. Take a couple more rounds on your own. Keep drawing your square. Keep the breathing even. The next time you get to the bottom left corner, you can release the practice and just allow the natural rhythm of your breath to resume. Good. Okay, feel free to Open the eyes, roll out the neck, shake out the legs, give yourself a stretch. So we've talked about general feeling of the body, creating some focus, honing in your attention, adding visualization. What about increasing capacity, right? So mental toughness takes endurance and it takes increased capacity to keep going. So I do want to say this, that getting proper rest, including through your breathing practice, but just actually getting enough sleep is one of the most important things that you can do. It will help you overall in terms of having that capacity. But from a breathing and meditative perspective, one of the things that we can do is to work on increasing the amount of air that we take in and increasing the duration that it takes for us to get there. So you may have noticed that we are in a global pandemic, and one of the things that happens in the coronavirus is that it affects your lungs and it decreases and makes it more difficult for you to breathe. So let's just say that overall, the best thing that you can do to prepare yourself for anything that's coming is to increase your lung capacity, increase your capacity for breath. Now, some of us have had things, I might have conditions, asthma, allergies, we might have had a lung issue, an injury, a disease, right, which lowers our capacity, but you can always increase your capacity. So if you think about the rib cage, or even a broad-chested, barrel-chested person has a rib cage and it contains the lungs. The lungs, if you were to take them out of the body and unfold all their flaps, would stretch for many feet in either direction outside of the body. So the capacity that your lungs actually have is contained by being in a body. So there's always room for growth, okay? And so we can do this two ways. We can work to find the spaces to literally breathe into, right? So your lungs are sitting in your body, front, back, sides. You can expand into your chest, into your rib cage, into your back ribs, into your upper back, opening up the collarbones, right? That's the spaces to take up that the lungs can open into. And we can work on physically taking in more volume by the count. So I'd like to note that today we are going to work on expanding the breath and the volume of the breath through the count. But naturally, as you keep increasing your inhalation, you will have to find places for it to go. So just have this in mind. Have this idea that you could breathe not just into the chest or just down towards the abdomen, but that your lungs are sitting in the back and in your sides, that you could breathe open your side ribs, that you could breathe your back out, that you could breathe up into your neck, okay? So just have that in mind. When you feel like you're getting stuck, you can't breathe in anymore, where else could I put some air in the body? Okay, so what we're going to do for this practice is we're gonna start again with the 4 count. Then we're gonna move to a 5 count. We're gonna move to a 6 count, to a 7, to 8, to 9, to 10. I think 10 is a great first goal, okay? If you were working on, going for it. You could eventually work up to breathing in for an entire minute and breathing out for an entire minute, right? 60 seconds in, 60 seconds out. I'm not there yet. I'm still hanging out around 20, 22 seconds. But this is a place where I can keep going, and so can you. If we get to a number, let's say we get to 7 counts in, 7 counts out, and you're like, this is it. This is where I'm at. That's okay. You don't have to go further. You just stay breathing as much in or as much out as you can. I'm just going to count all the way through to 10. Okay, so wherever you are, get into your seat. Gently close the eyes or bring your gaze past the tip of the nose. Palms up or down, up to you or in one another. Exhale the breath completely. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Now 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more breaths on your own. You can stay at 10 or 6 or 7, wherever you are at. Make it a stretch. Once you've finished your last exhale, shake it out. So you have quite a number of breathing tools, but how do we utilize them in the moments that are intense? So I know a lot of people here might have something that you're angry about. So we're going to work with that just a little bit here. So I'd like you to, again, resume your seat. Find yourself nice and upright. So working on having that muscular engagement when you sit, stand, really can help you to put yourself in a little bit more of a stable, powerful position. Like just engaging your body and knowing that you have strength inside is one of the first steps, and being able to hold yourself. So I want you to sit here and feel the rhythm of your breath. Wherever it is now, it might be a little slower than it was before, and it's great. If maybe it's your regular breath, that's great too. And your regular breath changes all the time, so keep that in mind. And I want you to think about something that makes you angry, as present as possible. And if you have lots of things, just pick one. And I want you to really think about it. Really, really think about it. Give give it some energy, some life, which it probably often is. And as you're thinking about it, I want you to once again just tap into your breath and notice what's happening. What is your breath doing? So I want you to keep thinking about that thing that's frustrating or angry. And now I want you to purposely slow down your breath and even it out. So the 4 count works great. If you found another number, you can pick that. Just keep thinking about what you're thinking about. And notice that you have control over your body. You have control over your breath. That thing that makes you angry might be doing things to your body, might be making you feel a certain way. That's okay. You can sit with that. Nice, even, steady breath here. And now just observe your body and your breath. And notice whatever you notice. Good. Gently drop the chin to the chest. Slowly flutter open the eyes. Okay, so we're going to take one more. You can swap the seat if you like. And reestablish. Find your nice, tall, comfortable seat. Hug your abdominal, your side, your back muscles towards the spine. Hold yourself firmly. And now I want you to think about something that makes you happy. Something that makes you really happy. Joyful. And if there's many things, that's great. Just pick one. And now observe what's happening with your breath. And whatever's happening, I'd like you to even out your breath. Take that nice, simple 4 count or whatever count works for you. Keep thinking about that thing that makes you very happy, very joyful, but take a nice, calm and steady breath. And now just observe yourself. Notice whatever you notice. Gently drop the chin to the chest. If the eyes are closed, slowly flutter them open. So thank you so much for joining me for our meditation for mental toughness. We've gone over a number of breathing practices that you can have in your toolkit. You're welcome to refer back to this video. I believe it's now in virtual space, I think forever. So you can check in. I have lots of great opportunities to work on breathing, meditation, on yoga. You can do this with me in classes. I have some free live sessions on Facebook and Instagram. I also have individual sessions that you can sign up for. You can check out my website, youractivepotential.com. Again, my name is Lisa Joy Glassman. It's been a pleasure to be here with you with Team DC. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys all on Sunday at 10 a.m.